La Source was choreographed by Balanchine. Originally, he started it as a pas de deux in 1950, and then gradually developed it into a series of divertissements. And the version that I'm setting now on City Ballet of San Diego premiered in 1968 at Lincoln Center. Balanchine loved the music of Leo Delibes, who of course was very famous for composing the ballet Coppelia, and Balanchine choreographed quite a number of ballets by Delibes. He just found the music so suitable for classical work. So this is one of his more classical ballets, very tutu and just a lot of fun to dance. It's got 8 ladies and a soloist lady who are also paired with a pas de deux couple. So it starts out with the pas de deux, the couple dancing and variations, and then you go into the divertissements with the 8 ladies and the soloist lady. It demands, as well as musicality, a lot of speed, a lot of dynamics, good petit allegro, and it's just a very joyous work. Oh, they're very quick. The dancers picked it up extremely quickly, and because they all love dancing Balanchine, they're so enthusiastic, so it's very easy to pass that on. They're a wonderful group of dancers and seem to work so harmoniously together and really seem to know what the goal is. And they've been so quick. They've learned the whole ballet just in this 1 week, actually in 4 days. And so next week it'll be my job to clean and coach and impart a little bit more of the style, the dynamics, and then we'll put it all together on Tuesday and Wednesday. Been coaching Tchaikovsky Pas de Deux, which is also on the Balanchine and Beyond program, and that again is just beautiful, beautiful pas de deux, extremely dynamic, bravura. It shows off the technique of the dancers. There's a lot of really exciting, fast and difficult choreography. And so it thrills the dancers and it thrills audiences. So I'm very happy to be coaching that. I was very fortunate when I was in Miami City Ballet to work quite a bit with Violette Verdi, and both La Source and Tchaikovsky Pas de Deux were ballets that were made on her. And so hopefully I can impart a little bit of what she taught me about dynamics and also just about working with dancers. For example, Balanchine would never tell a dancer, put your hand here. He would say, make a flower with your hand, or he would never tell you to put your head a certain way. He would say, and Violette imparted this, put your head on a pink cloud and pretend you're being kissed here. So she was wonderful in how to be able to impart musicality and just the feeling of something in relationship to the music.
Going back to La Source, what is the most difficult part for the dancers?
Wow, I think it's stamina is certainly difficult in La Source, but I think for the principal couple, I would say how they relate to each other. The steps are difficult, but tricky, but the tricky part is to make them look easy and seamless and just, both pas de deux are so romantic in different ways. I would say the first one is a bit more melancholy and poetic, and the second one is just pure joy and love. And so I think there's not one thing. I would say it's stamina and it's the difficulty of the steps, but it's also what you want to say to each other and what you want to say to the audience in relationship to the music.
And same with the second piece you're going to be doing. What is the difficult aspect of that?
Oh, that one definitely, it's 8 minutes. It's a real stamina piece because it's just like you're being shot out of a cannon. So again, it's stamina, musicality, and how the two dancers relate to each other and the audience, and the beautiful music, which was originally written for Swan Lake. No, they're two separate pieces. Tchaikovsky Pas de Deux, Balanchine found the music that had been lost for many years and was rediscovered as music that was written as an alternative Pas de Deux for the Act 3 Pas de Deux in Swan Lake, and it was created in 1960, so 8 years earlier than La Source, but also for Violette Verdi.
What do you think of Balanchine? What is he thinking when he's creating something like La Source?
La Source, I'm sure he wanted to do something in the more romantic classical mode. Similar ballets that Balanchine did to La Source would probably be Raimonda variations, is very similar. And so I guess he probably wanted to create something that was a showpiece, a showcase for Violette Verdi, and also create a classical work that he would always make works with steps in it that would challenge his dancers to make them stronger. I haven't ever been to Spreckels Theater, as a matter of fact, so I'm looking forward to coming back in March. I'll be back to help put it on stage, place it, because with all of the patterns, or the complexities of the patterns, that needs to be taught as well and set. And then here for the dress rehearsals and any final comments I might make on the sets or the costumes or the tempi. I'm looking forward to hearing the orchestra. Yes, so, well, look forward to seeing you at the Spreckels Theater, and you're going to see a fantastic program. There's also a work by the director of the New York City Ballet, Peter Martins, called Hallelujah Junction, to music of John Adams, and also a beautiful work by Jerome Robbins, which is, I believe, the first time City Ballet of San Diego is doing a piece by Jerome Robbins entitled Afternoon of a Faun, and that music is by Debussy. So not only great choreography by three of the greatest choreographers, but great music by three of the most wonderful composers. And I'm looking forward to seeing my friend Rebecca Metzger, who I know from the School of American Ballet, who's arriving today here, who's staging Afternoon of a Faun. So it'll be, and Peter Martin's son, Nilas, who I know also from the School of American Ballet. So it'll be a nice reunion for the three of us who are the repetiteurs for these pieces, as well as a gorgeous program. And I think it's got something for everyone.